guys, my name's Daniel. I'm a sales director for AU Vodka. Over the last sort of 9-10 months, I've started our business in the American market. So similar to all the things that the guy said, there've been lots of challenges, taking a lot longer than what we probably expected, but done everything from manufacture to exporting the product and shipping it and meeting with all these distributors and trying to work out who the best partners are for our business in the short term, mid term and long term. So lots of the guys spoke about lots of different things, so I'll try and run through relatively quickly. But my presentation today is based more on the direct-to-consumer business, where we've had a real strong blueprint across the UK, where we've been so successful with that, and we've been so successful in Europe too. So it's something that we've launched in the last 4 to 6 weeks in America, and as we go through the presentation, I'll show you how we've done it and how we're growing that part of our business. So this is our brand, AU Vodka. We're a flavoured vodka brand. We're very similar to the likes of Ciroc and Grey Goose. We're an ultra-premium brand. All of our flavours are coloured, and they've really been the success and growth of our business over the last few years. So I'll give a short introduction of who we are and some of our stats. Hopefully it'll make a bit more sense then as we go on to the importance of the e-commerce and social media platforms. And then we'll talk to some of the routes to markets and sort of how to do it. So our business, similar to what some of the guys have said, our business has blown up over the last couple of years, and everyone thinks that we're overnight success. But the boys, Charlie and Jackson, started the business 7 years ago. Started off with 2,000 bottles, started off with just a premium vodka, and started going to some premium venues and focused massively on the on-trade. Over the last few years, the brand has totally changed. We're now a massively off-trade focused brand, and the boys are still a massive part of the business today. Around about 3 years ago, Charlie Sloth invested into our business. It's where our brand became more of a celebrity brand, and we really started marketing towards the rap scene and grime music. Charlie's a world famous DJ and one of the most famous DJs in Europe. He's got a platform called Fire in the Booth, where he gets rappers that come in, freestyle over the music that he plays. And what that's given us is the opportunity to get our product in front of the right people that can influence our brand across social media platforms. These are our flavours. We've got original black grape, fruit punch, blue raspberry, green watermelon, red cherry. The reason I've got all of them on there is that as we've gone over to the US, we've just gone with our original and our black grape. We've had success in the UK by seeding across our social media platforms new flavours and new concepts. So it's all about driving as much noise as we can in a small area in America with just two SKUs to start off with. Once we create the demand and the hype around our product, that's when we'll start to bring over new flavours. Just some stats. So in the last financial year, we did over 2.4 million bottles. In the last year, we turned over about £60 million. We're the fastest growing UK spirits brand. We're the most followed UK spirits brand on Instagram. And like I said, we're endorsed by some big artists. These are some of our social media numbers. So we're big on Facebook. Our biggest platform is Instagram. But we're also the #1 spirits brand in the world on TikTok. And what that's done for us is given us the opportunity to get impressions, likes, comments across all our social media. So in the last year, we've had 305 million impressions, which is so important to get eyes on our brand. This is an article run by the Spirits business, by Fentimans, and they judged different businesses based across all of their social media platforms from Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and it was really, really good. So when you look at Hennessy, when you look at Captain Morgan, Smirnoff and Ciroc, they do have more followers than us on certain platforms, but what they don't have is the same amount of engagement, so likes, comments, shares, which meant that our rating was higher than some of these guys, which really shows that our brand has real good engagement and people care about the content that we put out. And this is just about how we've become so successful. So on the left, really, really small, but we've got lots of different brand ambassadors, from Tyson Fury, the boxer, to Floyd Mayweather, to pretty much everybody in the rap scene within the UK. But as we come over to America and as we've started to build our brand over the last couple of months, we've really started to focus more on US regional marketing. So we've started with Floyd Mayweather, we've then got Chinese Kitty, Moneybagg Yo, and Tory Lanez, who are some big rappers, and they've given us over 50 million engagements across their platform, so really, really good. But the content that we really get the best bang for our buck on is the far end stuff. So the bottle shots, the pouring videos across social media is really what really does drive our business. But when we associate our brand with these celebrities, it does really help. Okay, so on to the routes to market, and similar to what the guy said earlier, of course, when you start looking at where do we go, who do we work with, you look at your Southern, you look at your RNDC. We've gone with RNDC as a partnership for our on-trade and off-trade. We're focusing in Georgia, Florida and Texas with just the 2 products, and we're really spending a lot of time, a lot of investment in the Georgia market and the Atlanta market, where we feel this has the most synergies with our brand, where we can make a lot of noise in a small area with 2 products, and we can really take over from a brand ambassador point of view. So we'll have our big artists like a Moneybagg Yo, who's got 8 million followers, but then we'll have rappers that have got 100,000 followers, 200,000 followers, and have that sort of full effect for our marketing. But we'll go on to the e-commerce bit and the routes to market. So on there you've got Speakeasy, Reserve Bar and Minibar, and they give you the ability to ship to 40 different states. And a little bit just around the e-commerce structure. So you've got 3 different types. So you've got the white label model, which a Speakeasy can do for you, or Passion Spirits. You then got a marketplace model like a Reserve Bar, which is more like an Amazon, where on a marketplace where thousands of brands will sell their product. And then you've got Minibar and your GoPuffs of the world that in your LAs and in your Las Vegas you can get product delivered within half an hour. The biggest and most important one, in my opinion, is the white label model. That's where you can you have your own website, which is fulfilled and managed by Speakeasy, but that really gives you the opportunity to A, bring customers in from your social media platforms, but B, be able to manage the whole experience from advert to basket. So yeah, like I said, Speakeasy, they create your website, so you'll make the website with them, and they'll give you full ownership around how you do that, how you want it to look. They'll be your fulfillment partner, so they'll manage everything from when the order goes through the basket to the product getting shipped to the customer, and they have a great customer service team. There's lots of different companies that do this, but they're the partner that we felt were the right one. A big part of our business is merchandise, so on our website, over 60% of the product that we sell does go with merchandise, from glassware to LED cases. And it's that added touch that people, when they pay a little bit more money to go on our website, they can get custom stuff that they can't get anywhere else. And then just on the right, on the bottom side, we've just got how it works. So Speakeasy hosts the AU website. Speakeasy buy AU vodka through a distributor, which is Park Street in the California market. And then Speakeasy hosts the basket, and then Speakeasy pack and send that to the customer. So for us being UK based, it takes quite a bit away from our business to have to manage the logistics, and they've been really, really good. So these are the capabilities of AU Vodka US. So you get to own the buying experience for the customers, ability, like I said, for them to create custom orders. You can ship to 32 states with a population of 220 million people, and you get to collect real-time data and influence traditional route to market and liquor store chains with the data that you get. So we've shipped to all of the states available that we can, and we've marketed our brand through lots of paid ads, which have positive returns. So all of the adverts that we run, I haven't gone too much into the adverts and the digital spend that we do, but it gives you the opportunity to see where your brand works, where you're getting traction, and then when ads work, that's when you can up your ad spend in different states. So these are just some of the results. So through our white label product, like I said, we've gone to 32 different states. So the last 4 weeks, we've done $120,000. That's without any of the celebrity stuff, so that's just the content and pause. We've used paid and organic ads across all states, so we've had 11 million likes, comments, shares, and interactions on our posts. And like I said, over 60% of the orders have come with brand and merchandise, so it shows the importance of making sure that you've got a good range of that your customers can engage with. 12% return rate of customers. And again, that last point I've got there on there, again, the real-time data is so important. So as we look to build our business, and once we make enough noise in the 3 markets that we're first going to, we'll then be able to look at the data and say, right, we want to go to North Carolina next, because in North Carolina we had 20,000 people on our website, of which 5,000 ordered, and of which 2,500 of those have reordered. So we've got real market and demand for our product. But I wanted to talk about this stuff with you guys, just to give you an idea on how easy it is, really. And this has probably been the easiest bit of the business to start up. Working with Park Street as a distributor to fulfill Speakeasy has been easy, and gives you the opportunity to market your brand across the states without committing to any big long-term contracts that have big buyout clauses, without really working with anybody. So gives you the opportunity to test different markets and to see where your brand gets some traction. But yeah, that's everything from me.